Hello, devoted geeks, and welcome to Geek Devotional Show from devoted geeks who are devoted to letting you know that you're loved. I'm Dallas. I'm so glad you're here with us today. If you're new to our show, we take geek culture and we let people know that the love they care for, there is a plan and purpose for the life. So if you don't watch past these moments, notice we love you. We care about you. There is a plan and purpose for your life. Do not give up. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping into some stuff. And so give me 1 second as I get the stream shared out to folks, let people know. The people got to know, so we're here, right? That's what's got to happen. So let me grab the live stream link right here. Make sure that's muted. People got to know. Yep, there we go. It's there. Yeah. Copy. Oh man, there's so many things I need to do. I realized the other day, I saw that you can actually add a LUT, L-U-T, to your Discord, or not to your Discord, to OBS. And so I can basically kind of make the colors pop the way I do like on our normal YouTube show. And so I need to get a LUT made for our preset that I do for this, so we look nice and shiny and lovely. Tube, all right, boom. Streams are there. Let's share this out real quick. Geek Dozer, what's up, Stacy? How are you doing today, ma'am? How is life in the fast lane for you, ma'am? Let's see here. I'm gonna share this out here. Come on. Come on, YouTube or Facebooks, you can do it. Boom. Huzzah! And we are good to go there. Twitch. Publish. All right, so let's go out there. Come on, you got this. All right, we're gonna go to Facebook. We're gonna put this in the Facebook group. Remember the Facebook group, guys, that we have. It is called the Devoted Geek Life. So things have been really chill in all of our groups and stuff like that. And so I think it's you know, people are just, they're doing life, man. We're rocking and rolling, doing stuff. And you're outside walking, that's cool. Walking's good for you. Proud of you getting out there and doing some stuff. What you doing? Mr. Drake, what's going on, Mr. Dude? How you doing?
You're not that bad.
Cellcast in the house.
You're better than me. Clearly that's not a hard mark to hit.
Twitch.
True.
I am no Francisco Ruiz. It's true. I'm not as cool as Mr. Francisco Ruiz. I want to be like him though. He's my hero. So, all right, let's hear. Why is my threads not working? Like, it's just not functional for some reason. I'm not sure why. Like, it should be. It makes sense for it to be, but it ain't, and I don't know why. All right, come on. Log in, threads. Log in. That's Francisco.
Why'd you make me lose, Dale?
Yeah, Dale, why'd you make me lose?
I know you were talking about this game, but all of a sudden you saved the game, and I'm like, oh, I lost.
You did
Dallas,
lose.
Explain those rules to me.
I did explain those rules.
Blame you, Dallas. Yes, you. I didn't have to know about the game, but when you know about the game.
I lost the game too.
About the game, and I'm constantly losing the game. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome, Francisco. You're welcome. That's awesome. You're welcome, Francisco. Yes, Stacy, that was Celeste. You heard a minute ago, but that was a clip from earlier. You did lose the game, Drake. Welcome to the party, my man. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, guys. We're gonna jump into today's conversation.
Of the count on Sesame Street.
Oh, look at that. Look at Drew. And look at Jacob.
Richard Hunt played Scooter.
Congratulations,
Statler,
Jacob, being married.
Sweetums, Janice,
What in the world?
Bubba, Monster,
It's a lot of people.
and Cab Driver.
Absolutely.
And apparently he played a character called Forgetful Jones on Sesame Street. Charles Grodin played Nicky Holiday.
There's a lot of people.
And in the 1976 version of
What's
King
up,
Kong,
pedestrian? How you doing, man? Socast goes, did you lose the game or did the game lose you? I lost the game, I'm afraid. That's what happened, sir. And I appreciate pedestrian. I'm happy to be back. It's been a fantastic couple of weeks. I did the math, guys. I calculated 221 hours in 3 weeks spending time with teenagers, and wouldn't trade it for the world, guys. It was pretty spectacular. I love it. We did a mini film school with the students. Students and I got to help serve at kids camp, and then we went to youth camp, and it has been fantastic. My students were challenged and encouraged, and some great things happened in their lives, and I loved every moment of it, guys. It was fantastic. I'm glad you got clean water again, Stacy. That's good. I think we do too. For those of you who don't know, Shreveport's been a little wilder. Our water's been a little dicey, guys. But we're good now. We're good. We're back to the full force. All right. Padesh said Francisco did a good job. Good. I'm glad. I saw the clips. I saw his, some of his stuff. I saw that Drew did a good job too, and I was proud. I'm thankful for both of them for covering us and making sure that you guys can continue to experience these conversations and all that good stuff. This has been a wild season for us, but it's been good. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be continuing. We're going to be going into 1 Peter chapter 3. It's going to be great. At the same time, we're going to play some Mario Kart tonight. So if you are in the Discord, let me know if we need to become friends so you can play Mario Kart with us this evening. I do want to remind you guys that some of this that we're doing, the reason why I'm playing Mario Kart all month long is because we are promoting our new curriculum, the Focus Track, which I'll just drop a link in the chat right now for you guys to check out. It is a 6-week curriculum that you can do with your youth group, your small group, and you have a 6-week tournament playing Mario Kart, and you talk about how to keep your focus on the things of God. And it's a free curriculum you guys can get. It's through our coffee. Through coffee, if you want, you guys can tip us. It goes to help support Celeste and I so we can buy food. so that's the thing. But no, for real, it's free. We want churches to have this curriculum, use it and grow and do some amazing things to help their students, to help their congregation, to take their next step with God and to keep that focus on the Lord. Fun fact, I started the curriculum for my own youth group. I built it for them specifically, and a couple of students specifically in mind. And so it's been tested and proved. Drake said they both did great. Good deal. So guys goes, I'll join you on Mario Kart. My dude, come on, man. All right, take it easy, Stacy. Appreciate you. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into today's conversation as we do 1 Peter chapter 3. Full screen show. Dale's in the house. What's up, Dale? All right, so we're in 1 Peter chapter 3. Last week, we had this whole conversation up here about husbands and wives submitting to your husbands, what that means, what that doesn't mean. And we also talked about, this is a big one right here. Likewise, husbands, live with your wives in an understanding way, showing honor to the woman as the weaker vessel, since they are heirs with you. All right, they're heirs with you guys. Of the grace of life, so that your prayers may not be hindered. Petition goes, is the Discord supporter only? No, you can join our Discord anytime, man. Let me see if I can figure out how to share our Discord, my dude. Invite people? Is that what I'm looking for? Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. There you go. Copy. Yeah, no, our Discord's open. It's not invite only, or it's not supporter only. Of course, I'm in house. I'm glad you're in house, my dude. Drake says, I'm reading the entire Bible. Let's go, man. That's cool, man. Proud of you, bro. So anyways, so Drew did a great job handling all this. Of course, we talked about, women honoring your husbands honoring your wives, taking care of them. And I love this last part. And I say that because some people have taken this whole mess right here to belittle and to be controlling of women and dominating of them. But men, if we don't hold our end, if we're not taking care of our brides, God won't hear our prayers, plain and simple. And so we got this conversation. We've been some really interesting talking about very specific things. And now, whereas Peter's been handling specific people, specific situations, now he's focusing on Christians as a whole, the whole body. We all, if we are a professor of Jesus Christ, that's a weird way of saying that. If we profess Jesus as our Lord and Savior, that's a better way of saying that. Then these are things that we as a whole need to have. We need to work on. We need to live out, if you will. So let's jump into this, guys, if you will. Let me clear my windows out of the way so I can see what's taking place. There we go. Okay, starting up here in verse 8. And really, guys, we're just going to do 8 through 12 tonight. That's all we are doing as we walk through this together. All right, so starting in verse 8. Finally, all of you Did you guys catch that? All of you, not just some of you, not just the people who are like on staff at a church, not just the people who feel like they're called to do ministry, but all of us, every person, all of us. All right, that's who we're talking to. Drake says, I must be doing a little right because my prayers seem to be heard. Let's go, dude. Pedestrian says, a professor of Jesus Christ is going to my resume. Do it, man. I would love to see that. And let me know how people respond to that. So guys, finally, all of you, men, women, children, all of us who profess Jesus as our Lord and Savior, have unity of mind, sympathy, brotherly love, a tender heart, and a humble mind. Now I want to go over these different virtues real quick. I want to talk through these things with you guys for just a minute because it's important. It's important for us to talk through these things. And what translation are we using? We're using the ESV, the ESV. All right. So all of you have unity of mind. Now, some translations say be like-minded or to be of one mind, depending on your translation. That's how it plays out. But this is akin to like being in one accord. This isn't just being unified for one goal, which is the thing. There are people that like we're banded together for one job, one task. We're here to get done, good, bad, or indifferent. You know, I've always had like, you guys ever had those group projects and you're like in there in school, you get like 3 other people and you're all working towards one goal. And you're like, all right, well, what do you want to do here? You want to do this? I'll do this, and work together. And you're just trying to get a job done. That's all that is. You're just working together to get the job done. But our hearts aren't really in the project. We're not really coming together. We're not in one accord. We're not necessarily like-minded. Whereas this mindset of being like-minded, unity of mind, it's a deeper thing. And what it is, it's we have put the focus on Jesus. That's our top focus. And then because that is it, we come together and we do what he has for us together. Hey, so let's spread me coffee or tea. Thank you. Huh? No. Thank you. Yes. So let's spread me tea. I like it. Drake says, I like ESV. It's decent. I like ESV. ESV is one of my favorites. It's a solid one. It's a little more literal than some. It's up to date, which I appreciate. Which one do you like to use, Drake? All right, so that's what unity of mind means. Now let's talk about the sympathy term. Sympathetic, sympathy. Some translations say having compassion for one another. This is where we actively try to think about each other. Like this is what we are working for. We're trying to think about each other. Like I'm trying to think about Dale. We're in a situation, I'm trying to be sympathetic for how Dale feels about the situation. Or Drake, I'm trying to think about how you feel about and what's going through your spirit, man. I'm working through that stuff, right? That's what it means to be sympathetic or have compassion for one another. It is genuinely taking the feelings of others and thoughts into consideration as we work together. That's what that looks like. Okay. Dale says, anybody for a group mind meld? What? That's funny, Dale. Drake says ESV is your go-to. Nice, dude. I like it. I just got a new study Bible and it is an ESV and I'm pretty excited about it. All right, so let's continue on. Next thing is brotherly love right here. See that words brotherly love. Now, some translations say love one another or love as brothers. And this is, we are told in the scriptures, okay, that people will know that we are his, that we are Jesus, that we are God's by our love for each other. This is a familial bond that we have here, how we care for each other. When I look at other believers, I have to look at them as my brothers and my sisters in Christ. And with that family thing, I mean, if you think about it, in a healthy family, I get some people that don't, sadly, some people don't have a healthy family, but in a healthy family, we care for each other. We're gonna fight for each other. We're gonna guard each other's hearts. We're gonna try to work toward what's best for each other. We genuinely have care for each other. And so that's what it means by loving each other, that we should have brotherly love. Paladin Pirate says, I'll be there in a minute after a quick books ad. Oh man. These ads are killing me on the Twitch side, guys. I'm not sure why there's so many more ads now. It seems like it's gotten excessive. Like there's a lot more than there used to be too. Okay, so the next thing is a tender heart. Some translations say to be compassionate. Now, this is not to be confused with earlier when I talked about how some translations translate sympathy for having compassion for one another. This is an active thing. All right, this tender heart. It's say words, Dallas. Tender heart. Other translations say compassion. I'm reading my notes. I apologize, guys. And so the let me read what Drake says. It's probably said something like Philadelphia in the original Greek. Yeah, philo. Palpart could have been worse at. Oh, that's good. Certain Care Bear. Philo, something like, yeah, I think it's philo. So it's this tender heart. It means to be compassionate or to be tenderhearted. This is, again, unlike sympathetic, which is about the feelings towards each other. This is our actions. Being tenderhearted is more about how we actually take care of each other. This is the act of being gentle as we deal with each other. All right. So kind of rewind again, just kind of catches everybody back up. People are jumping in. Like-minded being one of mind. This is not just we're together with one goal, but with one heart. As we focus on Jesus, he leads us to where we need to go. Sympathetic is where we take into account the feelings and emotions of the people we're with. Love one another. That's the familial bond, the philo, as Drake has been pointing out for us. And then this tender heart, or tenderhearted, or compassionate, depending on your translation. This is how we actually care. This is the gentle care for each other as Christians. And finally, this last virtue we should have is to be humble, a humble mind. Now, a humble mind or a courteous mind, this is the act of thinking of each other over ourselves. Now, these all kind of lean into each other, don't they? But they have specific purposes. And the purpose of humble means I am being intentional about going, man, I want to do this right here. But I don't know if that's what's best for Drake at the moment. I want to involve in this, but I don't know if that's the best thing for Dale at the moment. Or go, I really feel like if I do this, this will be great for Palton. And so I think I'm going to step out. I'm going to do this because I'm being humble, even though it's not really my thing. It's not something I really enjoy. I know it's good for him, and I'm going to do that. Yeah, I may feel uncomfortable, but it's good. Palton says, not filet, more like there's a, not filet, more like where we get sympathy. Okay. Are you talking about with brotherly love? Paladin? Because that's what we're talking about, the portion about brotherly love. So, I'm trying to think. How does your translation normally put it? I say your translation like you own the King James. The translation you prefer. Finally, be ye of one mind, having compassion one of another. Love as brethren. That's the portion that we're talking about right there for you, Paladin. Joshua and Burnham, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the party. Good morning. How is it over? Are you still overseas, man? For some reason, I thought you were back. Anyways, so humble-minded means we try to think about each other, about how we care. What's best for them? Great example. There are times in my life where I've simply had no interest in something that somebody was into. None at all. It wasn't a thing. It wasn't a hobby or a thing that I was really into, but it was important to them, right? So I humbled myself, saying, no, it's not my thing, but it's important for them. And on top of that, it's important for me to be there for them. So I've stepped out. I canceled some plans to be present with them, for them. That's humbling myself with them. And that same time frame, I'm being compassionate, I'm being tenderhearted as I actively do something because I'm being sympathetic, I'm taking sympathy on their feelings and their emotions, and I'm loving them as a brother. And because I'm doing this, we're able to operate like-minded in one mind, working together. You guys see how that all these things lend to each other so we can do great things. Let's see here. come back on thing. Paladin goes, brother love is filio. There we go. Tenderhearted is sympathy. Yeah. Joshua says, yes, I'm still in Vietnam. I won't be back until the end of July. Is it bad, Joshua, that I almost said, good morning, Vietnam, when you got jumped in? I almost did that. But part of me was like, is he in Vietnam? Or is he, is he somewhere else? I wasn't sure how you'd feel about that, Josh. Or Kevin. Oh, my goodness gracious. Dale goes, unless it's going to Cane's. Oof. Nobody wants to go to Cane's. It's not good chicken. Sorry. Verse 9 before I start a riot here. All right, verse 9. Do not repay evil for evil or reveling for reveling, but on the contrary, bless, for to this you were called, that you may obtain a blessing. All right, this is an interesting verse right here. And it's talking about, Peter is going on, tells us that along with these virtues that we just talked about, that we need to have as Christians, along with these things, we should be intentional about not returning evil action with evil. Some people may speak ill of you, they may talk bad about you, they may do things to you that is just wrong. As a Christian, we should not respond with evil. We should not come back at them with spiteful things. Rather, we should return to them in love. Speaking that blessing, that means speaking well of. We should be intentional about seeing things in that we can speak life into, that we can speak hope into. Why? Why should we do this? We have to remember, all of us are redeemed, right? All of us are redeemed. Even when we didn't deserve it, right? Why? Because that's God's goal. It's God's idea. It's his mission to redeem mankind. So if God is good enough to redeem us, to look at us and see what can be redeemed, then it's the same thing for those other people. So we need to try our best to see the good in people, to speak life into those places that there needs to be life into, because God wants to redeem them just as much as he redeemed you. So instead of returning evil with evil, we return it with blessing. Speak life and in love and grace unto them. Pedestrian says, hey, that's how I felt at the Buffy Vampire Slayer convention I went to a couple weeks ago. I didn't really want to go, but I did it for the ministry. My dude, rock it out, man. First off, there's a Buffy the Vampire Slayer convention? Like, are you for reals? Question, just real quick question, Paladin, or Pedestrian. How many people there know about the movie? Because I saw the movie well before there was a TV series. And I'm not gonna lie, there were times where I thought it was better. Josh goes, one day I'll watch that. You haven't seen that film? I'm kind of surprised. Genuine surprise. Cellcast goes, I'd rather go to Slim Chickens than Racing Cane's. I just like flavorful chicken. Joshua goes, oh, come on. I can't all out people like Paul and chalk them white. No, you can't do that, sir. You can't do that. Paladin Pirate says, wow, you went God mode there for a sec. I went God. What does that mean I went God mode? What are you talking about? Pedestrian says, it took place at the high school where the first season. Are you kidding me? I respect that. I respect that, Pedestrian. All right, let's finish this up today, guys. All right, starting in verse 10. Because this is interesting. This is a legitimate interesting thing. For, again, hey, Amy. Again, this is a response to this. He's saying don't repay evil with evil. No reveling for reveling, but to bless. Speaking out. Speaking. Oh, I went echo. What? Really? I wonder why. Is it still echoing? That's really weird. I don't have an effect going. Was at least something good? Anyways. So again, we're speaking blessings, right? That's what we're told to do. He goes, for whoever desires to love life and see good days. So if you want to see good days, if you love life, let him keep his tongue from evil and his lips from speaking deceit. So instead of you doing this, evil for evil, he's saying if you do repay evil for evil, reveling for reveling, you will not have good days. If you want good days, if you love life, you need to not do that. Let him turn away from evil and do good. Let him speak peace and pursue it. There's an action here. Seek peace and pursue it. Actively working to it, guys. For the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous. All right. God is looking, his eyes are upon those who are doing the right thing. What's the right thing? Not repaying evil for evil. Not reveling for reveling. And his ears are open to their prayers. So God, if we're not doing this, if we're not being dumb and repaying evil for evil, reveling for reveling, then God sees us and he hears our prayers. But the face of the Lord is against those who do evil. And you're like, but Dallas, they did wrong to me. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Doesn't matter what they did. You do what's right. I remember years ago I was at an event and there were certain rules for the event and I was with some students and there were some people who were breaking some of the rules of the event and my students were frustrated with it. And it was a minor thing, it was small. And I told them, hey, this is the rule, this is how we're gonna do it. They're like, but I want this. Why do we're following the rules, but they're not? And they were angry, they were frustrated. I was like, it doesn't matter what they do. We will walk in integrity. We will walk in what we're supposed to do. And the Lord will bless that. He'll take care of us, one fashion or another, if we walk in that integrity. It doesn't matter if somebody does us wrong, if they talk down to us, they do all these things. It hurts our feelings, yes, absolutely. And there are appropriate ways to do the right thing, to do the just thing, but just to come back with evil upon evil, it's not good. It's not good at all, guys. We have to do the right thing. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our conversation for this evening. So I want to know how we can pray with you guys. Let me know how we can pray, and then we're going to jump into playing some Mario Kart here in a second. So there's a lot more people watching tonight. Hello, welcome to Geek Devotions. How are you doing today? Part of me kind of hopes some of you guys who are watching in the darkness, lurking in the background. I met you at camp because we were at camp this past week and I told a few people about us. Joshua says, it happened again. So that's why I have bad days. Darn. So, well, stop it. Dale says, Yosemite Sam would be hearing this. He should be hearing this. How can we pray for you guys? Let me know. By the way, today's mug is brought to you by Retro Rewind Podcast. This is the Sassy Moo mug. You can get it at Francisco's Redbubble. So that's a thing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to think what else I need to put in there. I don't know. So yeah, how can we pray for you guys? What's on your hearts? What's on your minds? How can we encourage you this evening? Before we start to play Mario Kart 8 together. We'll remind you guys that part of the reason why we're playing Mario Kart is the promotion of our curriculum. It's a 6-week curriculum that we've created here at Geek Devotions. Designed. Oh, let me get the thing. Try and get the link for us, guys. This is, yeah. Work for me, Dallas. Boom. But it's a 6-week curriculum that we created for you guys to have fun with your small group, your youth group. You guys play Mario Kart together for 6 weeks, but every week you guys have a conversation about how to stay focused on God. It covers several different topics, and I'll go show you guys the website page here in a little bit, just to kind of walk you through some few things here in a minute. Let's see here. Powden Pirates says, member of our church was healed of her cancer. Let's go. That's what's up. Not just the way. Just not the way we wanted, so, oh man. I understand. We're gonna pray for this person at your church. Passed away. Definitely praying for them. Got a kids camp coming up. Let's go, dude. I got a praise report. We had a lady at our church who, their doctors were pretty sure that she had cancer, and all of a sudden, it's just gone. Like, killed completely. Praise report from Pedestrian. The Geek Guys for God ministry was blessed to have a new 3D printer. We're working on keychains and other goodies for. Let's go, dude. Let's go, man. That's awesome. I need to figure out some new merch for us because we're running real low on what we had. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do at GeekCon for our table. So that's exciting, man. I'm excited for you guys, bro. Cellcast goes, praise report for my co-host. He got married. Let's go! Hold on a second. I got to think for it. Jacob, congratulations on getting married. I'm proud of you, sir. You and your bride do well. Kevin says, well, I'm just getting over the 105 or higher temperatures with fans. Good night. So it's been helpful. Yes, the humidity is nothing like you could imagine, but it took 2 weeks to bear through it. I can imagine, dude. That's a lot. That's a lot to work with, dude. What's going to be bad is when you come home, Kevin, and you're going to be freezing in Florida. It's gonna be like 110 degrees outside. You're gonna be just like, it's cold. Jake says congratulations to Jacob. All right, guys. Well, let's pray, and then we'll jump into some Mario Kart today. And let's do this thing. Guys, God, we just thank you for your presence and your grace. We thank you for, thank you, God, for being present with us. For the example that you've given us. Thank you for the challenge that you've given us in your word to have unity of mind, to have sympathy, to have brotherly love, to be tenderhearted, and to be humble, have a humble mind as we serve you together, as we walk towards what you have. And God, I pray that you help each one of us, Lord, to remember not to repay evil through evil, but with grace, speak blessing, because these people who maybe are doing harm to us, you desire to redeem them just as much as you redeemed us. And Lord, let's have that heart. Let's have that passion, that compassion for them, Lord, as we move forward. God, I pray for the prayer requests that have come in. Dale's asking for prayer for multiple ministries that he's with, Men of Courage and several other events that have coming up, and the Deliverance Crew where they're helping the homeless. So I pray that you be with them. Lord, that you give them strategic places to be, and Lord, that the people who attend, Lord, that they come away with hope, knowing that they're loved, they're cared for, and that they can walk in hope, in true victory. Lord, I thank you for Kevin. And Lord, I thank you for, Lord, just the adventures you've given him over the years, and the passion, the heart that he has for you, and Lord, to see things happen. And Lord, I pray as he spends time in Vietnam, Lord, that you be with him as he spends time with his family. God, give him just divine moments to let people know that you care about them. Use him to let people know they're loved and cared for. Lord, we pray for Paladin. Lord, for Lord, this member of the church that's passed away. Be with the family, God. Holy Spirit, give them grace. Give them peace of mind as you minister to them. I pray that you use this time frame to draw them to your love and to your salvation. And Lord, we pray for this kids camp that's about to take place that he's got. Lord, we thank you that that there's a team that loves children, and their whole goal, their whole mindset as they work in one accord is to love these kids and point them to you. And I pray for, Lord, just great blessings and reports to come out of that situation. And we praise you for all these things. In the name of Jesus, amen. All right, guys. Kevin's laughing at me. All right, guys. Well, like I said, let me look through our website real quick. Full screen share. Over here. Oh, that game. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop jumping. No. ¿Por qué? That game, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Why does this happen to me? What am I doing wrong? What's up, Nico? He goes, hello. And so I've been getting into classic cartoons again, and man, old Cartoon Network was good. It was, man. Kids Next Door, Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Lab was so good. Anyways, how's y'all geeks? Doing well, Nico. Glad to have you here, man. Dale says, you and Celeste preparing for GeekCon, season 9, other stuff. Yep, we're working through it. On top of that, I actually have an event I'm having to work through right now. I'm in charge of organizing an event for the teenagers of some missionaries to college campuses, and so I'm working on that also right now. Nico says came in just in time to see that clip. Glad you showed up, man. So it's like I was saying, guys, hey, we have this curriculum that we're doing called the Focus Track. It's a 6-week curriculum. It's free if you guys watch this video here for more information about it. But it's a 6-week curriculum designed to help you and your students to understand the fundamentals of how to stay focused on what God has for them. And as they race through life, the curriculum is designed to go hand in hand with a multi-day tournament playing Mario Kart. This is great if you have a camp going on, multiple sessions. Guys, you don't have to do the whole thing. You take bits and pieces of it and piece together your own thing if you need to. And maybe you're like, well, we don't have Mario Kart, we have all the racing games. Most of the stuff can be easily just flipped over for whatever you guys are doing. And each one you have a Get Started, which gives information about how to play the game or how to do the lesson and different aspects you want to look for, as well as discussion groups, small group discussion questions that you guys can have. And then for chapter titles, this is what we're talking about here, guys. Let me zoom in so you guys can see a little better here. There we go. We got preparation for the race, the purpose of being prepared, how to prepare, and that means being present. Character selection, understanding our identity in Christ, equipping ourselves for the race, the 3 things that we need to be equipped to walk in what God has for us. Chapter 4, which has no space, I have to fix that, navigating spiritual road hazards. And then consistency in faith and intentionality in faith. And if you guys have been following our YouTube channel, you guys know that we've actually been covering some of these in a shorter format. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, I want to encourage you guys to check it out. Yes, Pedestrian, there are other racing games, my friend. Let's see here. Nico says, oh, and I'm on season 2, episode 24, and just episode 24 because they label their seasons weird on Disney. Oh, interesting. Dale says, I am so glad that you have time to see us tonight. I'm glad to be here with you guys tonight too, man. I really am. I've missed you guys genuinely. I've genuinely missed being with you guys and laughing and playing. Celeste is going to be on next week with you guys. It's going to be fantastic. Pedestrian goes, I read that. Nico says, there are other racing games. Yes, there are other racing games. Hydration. Nico says, oh, my hero forgot to mention that. Oh, cool. Nico says, yeah, seeing Batman anime like Inuyasha and My Hero and Hey Arnold on Disney Plus is so real. It is really weird seeing it. Joshua goes, by the way, Arkham Knight game on the Switch is almost broken. Really, it glitches and goes down to 5 frames. Are you for reals? Dude, you've got to be kidding me. Please tell me you're joking. At least Arkham City and Asylum is still just as entertaining as fun. Man, to be fair, Kevin, Arkham Knight, in my opinion, while it was cool, was the weakest of the 3. I preferred Arkham City and Arkham Asylum over the 3. I enjoyed Arkham Knight. I hated what they did with Red Hood, but I enjoyed it. No, another ad break. That's crazy. Pole position 2. Elden Ring on PS4 really, man. I never played Elden Ring. I am playing currently Gotham Knights, and I can see why people dislike it. It's kind of clunky, but it's an interesting story. I'm gonna try to get through the story and I'll be done with it. Arkham Asylum, according to Cellcast, was the best. It was. And Kevin agrees with me 100% about the setup. It's just a fact, guys. The out of the 3. Now, Arkham Origins, which wasn't the same, it wasn't about the same studio. It wasn't a bad game. It wasn't bad. I'm kind of interested, Kevin, in getting the PS5 version of that set, though. Dale says, I know you had a great time with the kids, but there's a sigh of relief when you finally made the Geekarosa. Oh my gosh. Sit through ads for the sake of you getting money. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I wish there weren't so many. Downside of most of the music has no style. Nico's okay. Welcome back. Pedestrian says Elden Ring would be a good topic on a lesson on patience and preparing yourself instead of running straight. So is Elden Ring, is it a pseudo Souls-like game? Nico, I'm not sure where I left you off, man. Where did I leave you? When you were banished into the ad zone. Well, I was talking about, we were talking about Batman. I said that Arkham Asylum and Arkham City were better than Arkham Knight, if that's what you're talking about. All right, guys, let me get the game ready to go for us. We're gonna play some Mario Kart. Turn on my Elgato screen here. Turn on the game system. That's gotta be on too. Good golly, Dallas. Get it right, Dallas. You're messing up the stream. Change over to Twitch stuff. Let's see here. I need to change this to say that we are doing Mario Kart. Dashboard. Oh, somebody already did it. I missed it. I'm just going to minimize that. Minimize. Cellcast, you are a legend and gentleman, sir. I appreciate that. Kevin goes, I enjoyed Arkham Origins more than others I've discussed, but I'm about to go make a Vietnamese short film. Let's go, dude. Also going to Vietnamese cinema later this week. Take care. Love you, brother. Take it easy. Appreciate you. So, man, Kevin, guys, Kevin's so creative. He really is. I got to see a couple of his short films, and I'm really proud. I'm legitimately proud of Kevin. Like, he is working hard at his craft. I'm very proud of the work he's putting into it. It's exciting to me to see artists grow. You know what I'm saying? To see somebody who's passionate about something, some sort of art, like in his space film, and to grow in that. And so Kevin is legitimately growing, and I am just super, super proud of him. Nico says they even have an old modern cartoon. Interesting, which blows my mind. Interesting. Nico says, for me, Lego Batman for the PS2, best DC game in my eyes. That was a solid one too. That was legitimately a solid one. All right, where is my Elgato? Hold, please. Loading everything for some reason. That was weird. Oh, I know why it was that way. I had to record some gameplay for Geek Devotions for the devotion the other day. There we go. We're back. That was my fault, guys. Told my students, rule number 1, if it's wrong or broken, blame me. Let's see here. Nico says, I like that you can play as Batman, but also villains. That was a pretty cool mechanic they had in that. All right, let's see. Let me jump into. Let's see here. If you go to our Discord, if you slide down to. Where are you at? Why can't I find my our chat thing? There it is. The let's talk about that. No, group gaming channel. Click on that. There's a voice channel for you guys to jump in if you guys want to be part of the conversation. If you want to be on stream with us, please keep it appropriate though. All right, let's see here. So we got this. I want to do this. Hold on. Oh my goodness, there's an update. Close.
There's an update?
Apparently.
I got in just fine. Although I think I did update earlier this weekend, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, hi Dallas.
Hello, how are you, good sir? Update, please. So here's the deal. I've been playing PlayStation for last few days, and so I keep hitting the wrong button.
Dude, I get it. I really do. Except I've been playing on keyboard, so my fingers are all messed up.
Oh no. That happens.
I've been prepping for the new expansion to Final Fantasy XIV. So
very nice. Very nice.
When I've had time not babysitting Jacob, he was nervous.
He was nervous? Poor guy.
He was a ball of nerves.
Well, I mean, it's a big step.
I get it. But yeah, he's been a ball of nerves the past 6 months.
So I did hear that there was a big update for the N64. I just want to look at it real quick. We're not doing this. We're going to do Mario Kart. Come on, start the software. Let's go. But Celeste said something about Perfect Dark being on here?
Yeah, they added Perfect Dark.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
I don't see
something else, but I can't remember what it is.
I don't see it. Why is it in here? I feel lied
I think
to.
it may be listed in a separate app because they kept the adult stuff out of the stuff with the kids.
Where do I find it?
I assume you downloaded it from the store. I haven't looked at it myself.
I feel lied to.
I saw at the direct. That's the word I'm looking for.
Right. Apparently, I do have to do something different. What is happening here? I'm going to go out of this so you guys don't see my password. Pedestrian, I can jump on like Tunis. Come on, Pedestrian. Come join us, man. I'm just messing around at a second. So how was the wedding?
It went pretty good.
Yeah? So what was the highlight besides the fact they pronounced them man and wife? Did they do anything funny or silly? Or are they like super like...
It wasn't. It was serious, but it wasn't super serious. If that
right.
makes sense.
I gotcha. There's a whole different N64 I gotta download.
Yeah.
What in the world is this mess? Because Perfect Dark is so bad.
Because they're keeping the mature games separate from the everyone else games.
I don't even remember it being mature.
I didn't say it was. I'm saying this is Nintendo's thought process.
Silly Nintendo.
This will probably be where they hide Conker's Bad Fur Day if they ever re-release it.
I genuinely appreciate that they are doing that, though. There is a need for parents to be able to go, not this, but this. So I appreciate that. I'm just surprised by it. All right, let me jump into Mario Kart while that's downloading.
And now, for some reason, the app is being stupid.
The app?
Yes. The shop, eShop.
Oh.
Sorry. It's now not letting me exit. There we go.
Man, everything's all like there's a problem with the sound. Hold on one second.
My end or your end?
Hopefully my end. Hold on, I'm trying to listen. Okay. It looks like it's my end. The way it's coming through my speakers, I don't know how it was for you guys, but it was like rippling. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, it's echoing. It's got this weird ripple feel. All right, hold on. Last time it was like this, I had to do something. Pull the cable out, plug it back in. This is what you guys came to see. Professional streaming. You guys are like...
You look better than I did last week.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off Elgato and turn Elgato back on. People watching are like, gosh, bring Francisco and Drew back. They're better at this.
I don't know what gives you that idea. Francisco, maybe. Me, not so much.
Right. Nico says, I'm surprised I had GoldenEye. I like GoldenEye. So, and you did pretty good, man. I was proud of you.
I appreciate that. I just know where I messed up because that's just how I am.
It happens. Ah, there we go. Audio's fixed.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, it's Jason, also known as A Pedestrian.
What's up, Pedestrian? How you doing, brother?
What up?
Doing well. I'm glad I could finally join.
I'm glad you could be here too, man. Let me work out some things here. Let's see here. There's gotta be a way to like turn down the Elgato. There we go. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. All right.
Loud and clear.
Sweet. I know why it's so loud in my ears. It's because I had it going through here. So how you been, brother? I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've seen you.
Doing well. We had that Buffy the Vampire Slayer convention, also known as Hellmouth Con. That sounds more intimidating than actually.
It does sound very intimidating.
But yeah, it actually did take place at the high school.
Nice.
Hellmouth.
That is crazy that it was there.
I know, and someone who didn't actually watch the show and seen everyone else going crazy for it, was a little strange to say the least.
I can imagine.
I can imagine, because it is just a normal high school, so I can just imagine like high schoolers. Imagine being like a sophomore to a junior, knowing that a bunch of weird adults are coming to your high school to watch the place while you're on summer break.
Right. All right, let's see here. It looks like I created a thing. It was a Geek Devotions tournament. Yeah,
So you
it was.
made a tournament
Yeah.
instead of a room.
Yeah, there we go. So, oh man, Dale has been following for 6 years. Good golly. So, all right, I need at least a little bit of sound. So, what was the highlight of the convention, dude?
I would say, if I'm not
No.
no, I'm not. Yeah, so I think the best part is that we brought a bunch of waters. That's the thing we do for WinterCon and for San Diego Con. We go outside the convention center and we hand out a bunch of water bottles.
Right.
And since it was just the 3 of us on a booth, we couldn't really do anything outside like that. So we had a bunch of water bottles on a booth.
Right.
And we were just handing it out to people. People would walk by, kind of avoid looking at us, seeing that we're a Christian group, and I'd be like, "Hey, you want a water bottle?" And it totally changed their tune. Like, "Oh, hey, yeah, I would like that actually."
Right. That's
And
cool.
So that was really good to do. And there's a time where there's a photo booth thing with some of the stars, some of the like secondary people, no primary cast there, but
Right.
people were waiting a long line for that inside the gym, and the gym was hot.
Oh, really?
It was like the first like warm day in Southern California this year, and so we just took the bucket of all the remaining waters and we just ran it through and gave it to everyone in line,
Nice.
and people loved it. So that's what we do. We love on people.
Love it, dude.
Hey Dallas, you might want to switch over to the game screen.
Oh, right. You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that at all. Nigel, you're welcome to join us, man.
Do we have a room ID?
It was actually a tournament. So I'll tell you what. Can I end this?
Back out.
How do I end this? Let's see here.
I think you have to end it, but I don't know how. Oh,
Quit.
you just pause and hit quit. Yeah.
Boom. There we go. All right. Let's redo this.
I've been disconnected.
I'm a bit rusty at making these things.
I would go under friends and make a room there.
There you go. Friends. Search room. Create room. Yes. Let's go. All right. Did that make a room? No.
Well, once you finish your setup.
Aha! I'm doing like a whole setup though. All right. Okay. Room ID is 9YHBO. That is the room ID. 9YHBO. Yeah, man, I was thinking about you guys. I'll try to figure out something else we could do at GeekCon. And but we're not allowed to, because of the way they do things, because they're trying to keep people out of the heat. They try to line people up inside the building before they hit the con floor. And but there's no outside water or drinks allowed in the building. And so we can't do that necessarily.
Oh yeah.
I was like, junk. So I mean, I get why they want to do it, but dumb. They even turn off the water bottles on the inside.
Really?
Yeah, they turn off the water fountains on the inside. So you got to pay for like the.
Oh, that's lame.
I know, right? It's terrible.
Very lame.
Stacy, welcome back.
That's a Nestle move there.
Oh my gosh. All right, so Geeky Ninja, what's going on? He says, I feel like it sucks that Nintendo keeps all those retro games tied down to a subscription service instead of giving people the option to buy them. I agree. I would love to buy some stuff. Hello, who's the random person just jumped in? Who's that person?
I'm making a wild guess. It's an echo.
That's possible. I don't know why I had to say goodnight. Let's see here. Hello.
Yeah, that must be Neko.
Hey, it's a Neko.
Thanks,
Let's go, dude. Stay says, I'm going to see y'all this year. Cool. Nico says, I'm playing as Earth. Oh, there's another person. Hello, random person.
No, I think that's Neko again.
No, that's Aerith. I don't know who Aerith is.
Yeah, it's Neko again. He changed his me
Oh, my bad.
to Aerith from Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, I think everybody's in the chat. Let's rock and roll. Let's see here. We're going to do no teams, normal items, no computers. Just skip the 4 of us. All vehicles, 4 races. Let's rock and roll. Yes, please.
Oh man.
Oh, it was only
I'm the
100
best against
cc.
computers.
Huh?
I'm the best against computers though.
Same.
Exactly.
Ugh. We're gonna have to change the speed to this next time though.
I'll warn you. I'm a really good novice.
Come on, man.
'Cause there's people that are good at Mario Kart, and then
Right.
there's people that are good at Mario Kart.
I gotcha. I totally get that. I'm testing out a motorcycle. I don't normally do motorcycles. I normally do whole carts.
If only we could ride on chocobos.
That would be hysterical. If we could ride chocobos. Oh, Stacy, I'm sorry. I misread your message. You're not going to be there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but this isn't Chocobo Race GT or whatever.
Oh my
You
gosh.
know, I completely forgot they had that game until I looked at it yesterday. I was like, oh, this exists.
That's the thing. Wow. It has been way too long since I've played this game.
You mean
Yeah,
3
it's
weeks?
been
Yeah, basically. That's a long time for me, man.
so long. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna
All right.
remember any of these tracks? Probably not. Am I gonna have a good time? Probably. Maybe. Most likely.
Oh, there we go. Almost died there. Good golly.
Chimney crickets on a pogo stick.
All right.
That's that turn up.
Ah, heck.
So, oh, good job.
I need more speed.
More coins, more
I mean, you do have blue hair, so.
I need more speed, Captain. Oh, I'm in the grass.
You gotta take any more, Captain. You're just breaking up.
I feel like I have the worst card for this. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh gosh, I fell.
I want to be Indiana Jones. Oh no.
Oh. It's so weird. I'm used to playing at higher speeds, and I'm actually handicapped not having the higher speed right now.
Yeah, I get it.
And then I'm
It's
up,
150 at least.
right? And then on top of that, I'm running this motorcycle, which I'm not used to.
Yeah, I'm not really good at the motorcycles. They're-
Yeah?
I think they're a bit too, like, fast at drifting. I think that's the problem.
Yeah. Woo, you got smacked.
Yeah?
Oh, I was trying to make a jump. This will remind me of pole position. Always had problems keeping the car on the track. I can see that. I can see that. Let's see here.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
I remember playing that at Dairy Queen.
Dale's really good at like connecting dots. Stay on the track. Stay on target. Stay on target. Come on. I think you guys are gonna beat me. Oh my gosh. I just got hit by a brick wall.
It's called a thwomp.
Is a road hazard.
It's basically the Yokai Newbie comic, which is a sentient wall.
Right?
And I got squished like a. Have you ever tried those Japanese pancakes?
I want to. I've seen the videos of them and I'm like, those look ridiculously scrumptious.
They look so good, and they're so good as well. My mom made them recently.
Really?
Perfection.
No kidding.
They're like, okay, think about it this way: pancakes mixed with what is it? Like a biscuit. Like,
Uh-huh.
like it has the density of a biscuit,
Ooh.
but it's pancake.
Interesting.
It's so good.
Have you guys ever had Puerto Rican cornbread?
No.
It's
I tried regular cornbread.
it's like a cake. And it's really so I have friends who are Puerto Rican and I was at their house last night and man, it was I mean right out of the oven and it was so yummy. Let's see here.
I have had spaghetti pancakes.
What are spaghetti pancakes?
So what you do is you put it in a clean ketchup bottle or something like that, where you can squeeze it out like stringy, and you make lines into skillets. Or I made a big swirl, and then you flip it, and it kind of falls apart. But you know, you get kind of like pancake noodles out of it, or the strings of pancake.
Ooh,
Kind of like a funnel cake.
that's really good.
Interesting.
And for I think it was 2
I
years
didn't
ago,
even mean to
April
pick the
Fool's
salmon
Day,
outfit, but
I
it
decided
makes
to-
perfect sense.
I decided to surprise my wife on April Fool's Day. Like, hey, honey, I'm going to make you breakfast in bed today. She didn't saw the connection. It was April Fool's Day.
Right.
And so I made the breakfast, and I was like, "Hey, I made you spaghetti for breakfast." And she's like, "Are you kidding me?"
I mean, like, I'm gonna judge. I'm a sucker for any Italian food, so for me, that's the perfect breakfast.
I get that.
So then I brought in the spaghetti pancakes with strawberries and whipped cream for spaghetti.
There you go.
Sorry for the seasoned salt and meatballs. So it was a big win to me.
I love that, man. I had a
That's the kind of pranks I like. Is the
Right.
That make both people happy.
I have a friend of mine, and their mom would make every April Fool's would they would have their dinner would be some sort of April Fool's joke. So like they start off with dessert first. Well, the dessert was actually a lasagna, but it looked like a cake. And the way she made it, and then we'd have grilled cheese sandwiches for dessert. Well, the grilled cheese sandwich was actually what was it called? Pound cake with icing in the middle. And so it was pretty cool.
Okay.
Okay, so a pound cake. Wait, say that again?
It was a pound cake with icing in the middle. So she made but she made it so it looked like grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay, so it's like
Yeah,
a sandwich
I can see
cake.
that.
Say what?
So it's a sandwich cake, basically.
Yeah, basically. So
You're making me so hungry right now.
you're
See,
welcome.
this is why I ate before the game.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how I got around that rock.
By pushing me into it, that's how you got around it.
That was amazing. I don't know how to pull that off. Who is in front of me that I'm using Bullet Bill and I still haven't seen you?
That's probably me, considering how far up ahead of y'all I am.
How did you get so far?
I know, 'cause
I know how to drift.
All right.
I can drift. You must know some
I
shortcuts.
think I'm using the wrong car.
I haven't used any shortcuts. I'm just using my normal setup.
He's over here like Tokyo Drift.
I'm gonna need a replay on this.
Hey, if you're not out of control, you're not in control.
Dale says reverse Twinkie. Yeah, it's like a reverse Twinkie, Dale.
I never seen this map before. Is this one of the DLC ones?
No.
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah,
'cause
it
was
is.
like,
It's
I was like,
it's the GameCube. It's the GameCube Donkey Kong.
Oh, okay. I thought it was one of the original ones. Dale says
okay,
white
so-
Coke, yellow filling.
Okay,
Oh,
so
what?
This is Mario. Oh, what was it? Double Dash? Isn't it?
Yeah, this is from Double Dash.
Okay,
Right.
Double Dash. Thank you.
Stacy, I'm gonna roll back on your comment here in a little bit. I just gotta get through this portion because I can't roll back. No! Who stole stuff from me? Why am I getting blue shelled? I'm in second place.
Because I just crossed the finish line.
Ah, I'll get you. I'll get you, sir.
Oh,
All right, Stacey says when Dale goes to the Q&A, I won't have no one to stay with. Go to Q&A with him, Stacey. Simple. Just go with your husband. It'll be fun. The Q&As are legitimately a lot of fun. Dale says white cake, yellow filling. Oh, white cake. Yes. Yeah, that works.
So reverse Twinkie.
Yeah, that's what he said. All right, let's hear.
Okay,
That wasn't a DLC, dude. That was part of the original ones.
Dude, no, that was DK Mountain on the GameCube. It's one of the DLCs.
I'll pick a very obscure character. Where is?
It's in the Acorn.
There we go.
I wasn't even on that page, though.
I'm gonna hate this one.
Because I picked this.
Cat car.
Oh, you picked it. My bad. I'm dumb. I'm just ignore me. I'm not here. I'm not even sure I'm a person. I'm just a panda playing a video game. That's all that's happening here. It's not boring, Stacy. You gotta ask questions. Ask good questions.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Waluigi Pinball.
Who is
Oh my
this
God.
character?
PS nostalgia.
Oh, that
PS
must be a DLC
nostalgia.
one. I don't have that. What was up by that? I'm picking Waluigi because that's the only character I can cosplay.
Waluigi. Oh my gosh. So when we did the
That's the only reason I have a Mario cosplay.
so when we did the tournament in my youth group, I told my students about how all the characters had different effects. And as far as when you put everything together, one of my students literally went home and he pulled up a list of how to build like the best possible character he could. And he came back hard, dude, for the second night. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, he was schooling everybody. All right. Dang.
That's a pro player. That's a pro player.
All right, let's see her.
Keep using that in a long time, thinking it does something else.
Come on. Let's go. What is how? Where did you come from? How did you get ahead of me like that?
It's called mushroom.
I took DARE class very seriously, Drew. My DARE officer said, don't do shrooms. Don't do drugs, kids. You'll die.
That's agreed, actually.
Well,
They give you the wrong kind of boost.
well, Drew, this is actually an intervention for you. I'm glad you confessed. Now we can get you help. No! No! Who shelled me?
Was it me?
Hi.
Come on, come on, come on. Ha-ha!
This reminded me of a song. This map reminds me of a song.
What song?
What's this? What's this? There's carts everywhere.
I mean,
Apparently
this is
shows everywhere.
Christmas.
That's good. I like that. All right, cut it tight, cut it tight, cut it tight.
Oh man.
There we go.
Oh, maybe I almost got Christmas in July.
Christmas in July.
Not quite. We're still in June.
Ugh, tell me about it. I can feel it.
Almost.
It's like 100 degrees here in Shreveport.
October.
Dude, I get it. I ain't much better over here.
Yeah,
Dale,
we're-
is the Batman the Cape Crusader out yet? Because I really want to watch it. I've been seeing previews for it.
I think it is. Maybe.
I'm just gonna say thank goodness for air conditioning.
I can imagine. If it's out, man, I'm going to be excited to watch it. I missed the fact that Sunday was the anniversary of Batman coming out in theaters.
I am so far behind.
Oh, barnacles.
Did you say barnacles?
I said barnacles.
All right, Krusty Krab.
Yes,
SpongeBob,
that's where I got that. Hey, SpongeBob, me boy.
that was it. SpongeBob, me boy. That was it. It's been a while since I've seen that show. Okay, can we all agree that the early seasons of that
Yes.
show was like the best version?
Yes, the,
And
early,
now
the first
everything-
couple, up until the movie. The movie's where it
Yeah.
falls.
Retro Rewind. What's going on, dude? We're going to be streaming probably for another 30, 40 minutes. Get a big
Butt
shout
in
out.
here, Retro. Let's beat your butt.
There you go.
I think the SpongeBob movie was the last hurrah of that series.
Come on, Roy.
I didn't watch much of it at all. Stacy says that the guy from The Walking Dead will be at GeekCon. He will be there.
Very well.
Let's see here.
Wasn't the creator of SpongeBob was an actual marine biologist?
Are you for reals?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
And he didn't know what a sponge was.
Huh?
He did. Okay, so he chose. Okay, and yet he chose a cleaning sponge, and he was a marine biologist. Okay, sure.
I think that was
Happens.
part of the joke.
You can't see the
Yeah.
face. Oh man.
I mean, his parents are actual sea sponges.
Del says no, but it's close. I think it comes out out in time for you to, Francisco's birthdays. Really? Sweet. Happy birthday to me.
Sorry. It was the Rainbow Road. That gave me fear.
All right. So which Rainbow Road is this, Drew?
64.
64?
My favorite one.
It's pretty. How does the updated graphics feel compared to the original?
It's prettier.
It's prettier.
It's just a lot more colorful, I think, right?
There's more polygons.
Yeah.
More polygons.
It's
Just a couple
well,
more.
it has more detail. So I guess I can more color, I guess.
I mean, the only reason I like the original better is because it's actually 3 laps and not just one.
Oh my gosh. I almost messed that up.
Can you imagine 3 laps of this track?
Oh my gosh. I really almost messed up that draft. It was bad for a second for me, guys.
I'm rustier than a sword. The gold blade.
Come on.
I almost hit you there.
Come on. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Oh, yes. Good.
Oh. Who did that?
I shall smack you with 1,000 hammers.
Wait a second. This isn't Kirby.
Ooh, I almost got hit by that red shell.
Oh.
Come on, come on. Stay on target.
Let me enjoy first for a little bit.
Falcon punch to the
Only a
face.
little.
Did you say Falcon punch to the face?
Yes, I did.
Falcon.
Oh. I defended against one of those.
Oh, right on the edge.
F-Zero's harder than I thought.
Oh, it's a lot harder. I can't actually play F-Zero.
Let's go, let's go.
Have you played like the
Come on.
multiplayer one, like 100?
Let's go, second place.
Oh.
Woo. Dale says how the ninja lost his air. Really? Interesting. Stacy goes, hey Dallas, I'm going off now. Please pray for my mom. She will be coming home soon. Cool. Well, I pray for Stacy's mom. I pray, Lord, you take care of her. And for the trip home, that'd be safe and chilled. And when she gets home, she gets lots of rest because traveling can wear you out. Name of Jesus. Amen. Dell says, one goes Zoom, another goes, have a shroom. What?
Well, if Rora's not joining, Calculus will. Oh, wait, where's the... There it is.
All right, let's see her.
I forgot I made this me. This me is terrifying.
I think I'm going to keep what I got going. What is happening here? What is that?
That's Calculus.
You made Calculus?
Yeah.
Has Francisco seen that?
I think so. I don't remember.
Retro, we're playing till like 8:30, 8:40, man.
Yeah, so jump in here now.
He's playing with Calculus, Retro. Hurry up.
I'll get you next time.
Oh my gosh.
Terrifying.
Next time.
Okay, Dr. Claw.
I do prefer Dr. Evil.
I'm not getting redder. You're getting redder.
Between Dr. Claw and Dr. Evil.
Right.
Wait. Evil Scientist Convention.
I was trying really hard to
Eggman,
focus.
Dr. Claw, Dr.
Why did I get so
Right.
Dr.
Hey, his name is Dr. Robot.
It didn't work.
Robotnik.
I wouldn't have believed if I didn't.
There's
see it.
so much happening in my ears right now. All right, here we go. All right, Retro said he can't play right now. He's watching a show with Ash. Dig it. Tell Ash that we said hello. What'd you say?
I had a grocery store tell me, like, you look like Dr. Eggman. Thanks.
Mogami, what's going on?
Oh, jeez, it's Mario.
So
I
he's.
mean, to be fair, like,
Okay.
he does have like that stylish kind of
Let him see you like
mustache.
this.
You gotta admit he has a cool mustache.
He does have a cool mustache.
So there's that.
I'm gonna take it he meant the Jim Carrey version from the first movie.
Okay,
What's-
that's a really good version.
Let's
I do
hope
like
that's the
design.
version he's talking about, because you're not necessarily built like Robotnik.
Keep me crying like a baby.
No. I'm getting close though.
I, on the other hand.
Oh my gosh. Mogami, how you doing, man?
I always describe myself as a Tim Burton character. I have the puffy hair, the skinny body.
Mogami says
I always
possibly have a
describe
job
myself
now.
as something like, oh, what's his name from Corpse Bride?
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking. Vincent.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
that's it, yeah.
Yeah. Mogami, what kind of job do you got, my friend? That's exciting for you, man. I'm excited. All right, let's see, guys. I can't get the boost right. Oh, got it.
And I didn't.
Oh, sad. Woo! I think I got my lit cart together right.
Oh my gosh.
I
this
got
is
it
bad.
right the first game, and I have not got it right since.
Oh no.
Too fast.
Did I turn this up to 150 or 200?
I think it's 150. This feels like 150.
Yeah. No, it feels like 100.
I gotta recalculate to the speed, guys.
Which I'm fine with. I prefer 150.
I do too, but I just gotta recalculate. Mugabe says, good job. Maintenance at a restaurant. Cool, dude.
Nice.
I dig it.
I hope it goes well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know restaurant stuff is stressful.
Well, when you're doing maintenance, though, I feel like I'd be a little better. You're not having to deal with necessarily customers as much.
Yeah, but then again, having to deal with coffee machines.
Yeah.
It was like cooking appliances gone wrong is like an absolute nightmare. Like, it is like genuinely panic mode.
Oh my gosh. What just happened? Why did we all just like stop like we hit like the brakes all of a sudden?
I think y'all all got hit by my super horn.
Ugh.
That's probably, yeah, that's it.
Oh, Boomerang Man, I'm coming for you.
I guess you could say you had to.
Captain Falcon had some road rage.
Road rage. Bagami says, you excited for Mario Luigi Brothership? I heard about that. I haven't had a chance to look into it, but I heard about it. So when they had the, what do you call it? The Nintendo Direct, I was at camp with students. So I didn't get a chance to really watch it. I did see they finally freaking announced Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
And I'm excited about that, ladies and gentlemen.
I was like, okay, are they actually gonna do it, or is this gonna be like a remake of a remake?
No, this is like a legitimate new game that they've been promising us for a decade now.
They announced it before COVID.
Right?
Now, where's Kid Icarus?
Now that'd be an interesting game.
Icarus is dead, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, then again, I
Unless
think
my water
Sakurai
wants
is
to
taking
make it. Yes, Sakurai, sorry. Confuse my Nintendo people.
So
I'm not gonna
Sakurai
get first.
Taking a break from like making video games. So I think that's
After how much work he had to put into Smash Brothers, I get it.
Yeah, I don't blame the man. He needs it.
Woo, Mogami says Appledent's gone wrong. So, what am I missing? Appliances gone wrong. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good thing. Where's Mother 4 F-Zero? Right? I thought they were doing a new F-Zero game.
They haven't announced a new F-Zero game.
Why do I think they did?
They did do that F-Zero
99
or whatever.
Yeah.
Was, but that was a temporary game. I don't know when it's disappearing.
Yeah. Dale says, I know everyone is busy, but when are y'all getting together for another Culture Box conversation? That's a great question.
That's a great question.
So
Now, that's a question worth $1 million.
we'll talk about it at the next Culture Box business office hours.
New York Minute. Oh dear. Are we going to Brooklyn?
So I like the cityscape ones. These are my favorite levels.
It is really pretty, I must admit. Oh my god, I see the Donkey Kong poster. Donkey Kong the musical. Wait, Donkey Kong? Musical? Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, it's called Donkey Konga.
No. I was thinking something completely different.
I don't think facetious anyway.
Watch out, Goobas.
I was thinking of a certain movie review. Of a Giant Ape that was musical.
So, that thing.
Yeah. That musical with Donkey Kong.
That's the entire reason I'm forcing him to come back for the next animated Titanic movie.
You talking about Nathan?
I mean, it's evil, but I love it.
Oh, Nathan.
I love his episodes. He has such a good energy. I love it.
Nathan is like super hype all the time.
I know, and I love it. It's like.
Do you listen to?
Like,
have you had a chance to listen to Monster Island Film Vault?
Yes.
Okay.
I really like the Blob episode.
Okay.
Probably because that's the one film that I actually like know.
Right.
The premise of. I also really like the Gamera ones because I can watch along with MST3K.
Nice.
I've been obsessed with that. I've been obsessed with the Satellite of Love to the point where I say I might as well be shot into space.
Now, Jay, do you like monster films, dude?
What?
Jay, do you like monster films?
I like some monster films. I haven't watched -1 yet. That's on my list.
Yeah.
That needs to be a requirement.
I know. I want to see it before I see the Godzilla Kong one.
-1 is so good.
Kaiju movie in your life. That is a recommendation. See one kaiju movie in your life.
-1, I think maybe my favorite Godzilla film of all time. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that.
I hear it's based in like the past, like before the first movie, right?
Yeah,
Well,
it's like in the years right after World War II.
It's kind of like it's not necessarily a prequel. It's just a new reboot of the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a fresh reboot.
Okay, so it's like alternate universe in a way.
Yeah. Which that's basically what they've all been.
That's what I say. That's what they've all been.
So, but it's just really good.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Good luck.
I will say there's an upcoming episode of MIFV I'm on where we reviewed some episodes of Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Is that a 6-hour episode also?
No, 6 hours.
Oh my!
Closer to 3.
3 hours, good golly. Oh my goodness. Magami said he liked it. Dell says mucho ado about Nathan. I don't know what you mean by mucho ado.
Much ado?
Much ado?
Yeah, much ado about Nathan.
Oh. What am I doing?
It's much, not mucho.
Oh, much. I don't know why I put mucho on there. I was hanging out with a lot of Latinos last night, so I'm just thinking Spanish constantly right now.
Zach can understand this.
I have several Puerto Rican friends that I got to hang out with last night, and I'll tell you what, man, they know how to cook.
I bet.
Question: where
Yes.
are they? Like what state?
Louisiana?
Yes, they know how to cook. They're the best. I'm not a fish guy, but my goodness, Louisiana food is great.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. Louisiana food and Texas food are some of my favorites. Now, there's some cool places in California where Jay's at, like a certain ice cream burrito joint. I was so.
It's been a while since I've been there.
Man, when you did that for me, I was like, that's like one of the coolest things I've ever had somebody do for us. I still talk about you guys doing that for us.
Oh.
Dallas, if you ever need me to go back and eat ice cream tacos again,
Yeah.
I'm always willing to do that.
Y'all's episode of
sacrifice.
Y'all's episode of Geek Devotions is one of our most viewed pages on our website, actually.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah, it gets hit probably once every couple of weeks, once or twice a couple of weeks, and so yeah, you guys did a great job with that.
It is.
See, this is why crossovers are important.
Right? So my number one viewed page on my website though is an article I wrote like over a decade ago, almost 12 years ago, about why Monster Energy drinks are not of the devil.
I still don't understand how someone made that connection.
People just looking for Satan behind every door when they don't need to.
But then again, it has monster in the name, so maybe that's why.
Oh no, this lady pulled out some bat crap crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, including some Hebrew that isn't
Like fake Hebrew. It was like some fake Hebrew Israelite Hebrew. I was like, what's happening here?
So confusing.
Come on. Did I almost get hit by a plane?
Banana peel? Yeah, she almost got hit by a plane. That's what happens when you race on an airport.
I was about to beat him.
Dale says, so you had a lot of tacos? No, Puerto Ricans don't do tacos, actually.
Tacos was a Mexican thing.
That's more of a Mexican thing. So, but no, they serve a lot of rice dishes, obviously. But my buddy who's that dude, like, he needs to open his own restaurant. I've never had anything that he's cooked those bad. Him or the other guy that I was hanging out with. He's also Puerto Rican. But like, they make this pork. Oh my gosh. Like, it just melts in your mouth. It's so good. And then the cornbread cake that he made. I don't know why that was good, but it was amazing. You guys he brought out Robotnik.
I have a lot of fun me's. I do want to make more.
This dude brought out Robotnik. I respect that.
I was about to make one of Bakugo or Himiko, but I just didn't have the time.
Right.
I was like, I gotta do something else.
Man.
I lost most of my Mii's with my Wii U.
Oh man. Now, Jason, what kind of stuff are you guys making with your 3D printer?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What are you guys making with your 3D printer for your con?
So right now we're working on keychains. I got one right now that's a Ichthys fish. It's got our Geeky Guy's signature glasses and smirk on it.
Nice.
I'm a couple of prototypes in. I'm like almost right there. Ready for, like,
nice. So there's a couple of philosophies when it comes to making merch for organizations. It's either you put your logo on it, or you don't necessarily put your logo on it, but you do something that's like more aesthetically pleasing. So like, what's y'all's? Obviously, you got the glasses on it, but what's your philosophy on how you want your merch to look like?
Well, we wanted to tie in somehow. We wanted it to be something that people actually, want.
Right.
Something they just don't throw in the trash afterwards, or
Right.
just buy it because they want to support. Like, oh yeah, then throw in the drawer and never see it again. So I have a few cool ideas. We had a sign up at one of our booths for a while now. It's got the Konami code, and underneath it is John 1010. And I plan on turning that into a keychain.
Very cool.
I got a design in the work for that.
Right.
And that's what we've seen a lot of people really liking that sign.
I can imagine. I want to get a what's up, Bobo? I want to get a 3D printer for Celeste. She's really been interested in it.
I love to have one, but money.
Yeah.
It was like having to get all the supplies for it, software.
Yeah. It's definitely a hobby. It's not a something that everyone just have in their house.
Right.
You got to dedicate some time to. But that being said, the new bamboo printers are very easy to use.
Oh, really?
And they're on sale right now, and that's actually the new one.
Huh.
They're really good. Very friendly.
It's always the ones in blue. Oh, now I'm twisting and turning. Oh, no. It's always the blue one.
Oof, come on. Come on. Oh, he got me. Dang it, Drew.
I know how to do it. What can I say?
I'm going to get you, Drew.
I've had tons of practice.
Ah! Hoopa bombed me.
Once again.
Ah! Megami says you can make tokusatsu helmet and legacy ranger coins with 3D printers. That's true. I don't know. I'm sketchy on making stuff that's like IP specific because I'm always nervous about people getting like. You can make parody things, and that's a whole conversation. Like I get really awkward. I try to do things as legally as possible, all the time. Try to keep above board, and I know just enough on how to get certain things done to make me dangerous. But like when I go to cons, I get frustrated because I got friends who are like legitimate vendors. They make their own stuff, and I'm walking the con floor, and like there's so many stuff that I'm like, you literally just like ripped that off of somebody else's website and are selling this. And so I get frustrated with that kind of stuff.
Cat ears. Just put cat ears on anything.
Yep. Bob says is illegal in 9 states. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see here. Oh man. Yeah, I try to do things about as above board as possible, which is difficult at times. But it's like when we do like right now we're doing Mario Kart Madness, so our logo for it it's not a Mario Kart. I had to actually get in there and make a go-kart and do some things so that Nintendo doesn't come after me.
Right.
But even the vocabulary that I have for that we use for the curriculum, I'm like, hey, we're using Mario Kart, but we don't own Mario Kart, and this is not a Mario Kart official thing or anything. Because Nintendo's savage.
About it.
Nintendo will come after you, man.
I mean, they do have the Nintendo Ninja.
They do have the Nintendo Ninja. Oh my gosh.
Man,
Let's see.
Looks so different from the 3DS DS one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, slightly. As they made it more neon.
Man, they really went all Cyberpunk 77 on.
Come on.
I keep forgetting that, they had a DS gambling game, right?
That a what?
Like, it was like Luigi and a casino or something.
Yeah, there was a mini game where you could play like cards against them in like some of the Mario games.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty fitting to how Nintendo started.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Fair point. They did sell cars and they did sell like
Actually-
sports equipment and all that.
I actually have the cards. Somebody gave me a reproduction of those cards.
Oh, that's cool.
Yakuza not included.
I call this track a classic, but it's very close to nostalgic.
Oh, come on.
I know, wrong podcast.
Bobo, I'm looking forward to torturing Roy tomorrow night.
Mogami says, I have a Switch, but it won't charge in the docking port? That's not good. Might want to check the docking, see if try a different dock. Make sure you're actually using the actual dock. I had a friend that was struggling with theirs, and what it was is they're trying to charge their Switch using their cell phone charger, and that does not work.
No, Nintendo did some funky things with the USB standard for their chargers, so.
Yeah. I remember the DS being weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the DS charger's like, I don't know what's with it. It's just odd to me. It just looks weird.
Wasn't it like a slightly bigger than a normal cell phone charger at the time?
Yeah, it's like a regular charger, but it's like smaller, but yet thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proprietary.
All being proprietary, yeah.
One of the benefits of being a late adopter of the Switch is all that stuff being figured out by the time I get a hold of them.
Right? Oh my gosh.
One of the things I found online were these pre-printable fake Switchblade knives.
Uh-huh.
They're plastic, they can't do everything. And I thought about making one and then putting a Nintendo label on the side of it. So it'll be a Nintendo. But, didn't really do much with that at cons.
Right. That's so funny.
Barcelona.
Come on. Get the drift, get the drift.
I must at least beat Panda.
Nobody says no to Panda. Those commercials were wild.
I have seen those commercials.
I love those commercials, man. I am not going to get beaten by the master of the universe. Ah! Dang.
Oh, man, last freaking place.
Del says, so you're saying Nintendo really doesn't have a killer instinct? It has a killer instinct, all right.
It hasn't had a killer instinct since they sold Rare.
Oh my gosh. Geeky Ninja says, I know this might be quite a weird question, but do you think the action figure collection is a form of idol worship? I do not. I think, though, that if you are putting your collecting in it above your relationship with Christ and responsibilities that you have, that's an idol worship. But that's with anything.
It's
so
not
if you,
a shrine. It's not a shrine. It's a appreciation of what you like.
Sure, but again,
That's how I see it.
yeah, definitely. But again, if you put that over your relationship with Christ and what you do with God, then there's a problem. That is legitimately a problem that needs to be handled. But that can be with anything. That can be with video games. That can be with football, sports, anything. Megami goes. The lady thought that the claw marks was Hebrew. Yeah, she thought it was, but like when you analyze the Hebrew, it doesn't even look like it at all.
No, it just looks like someone just really doesn't like soda.
So.
That's not soda, but yeah.
Well, energy drink soda.
Yeah.
Barcelona.
Yeah.
I'm not Catholic, but I do like the idea of Lent, where
Yeah.
and I like to see it as like you don't have to wait until that Lent period in
Right.
order to do something like that. If you feel like it's something, you know what, this really is affecting me, or I
Mhm.
feel bad about this, you can just have your own personal Lent for an item.
Sure.
I believe
you know
we
what,
call
I'm
that
gonna go
fasting.
fasting.
Well, the thing
Or,
about
like,
fasting, though, is
fasting from buying action figures, you know.
that's so funny. So, but yeah, you're right. I mean, there is a whole like giving up stuff and whatnot. I am going off this track left and right, guys. And so, but again, I was talking to a kid at camp this past week. She wasn't even one of my students, and she was asking questions about some stuff that she was into. And I was asking her frankly, like, has it interfered with your relationship with Christ? Like, actually, like, analyze it and think about it. And if it is, then there's a problem. If not, then cool, but still be cautious about it. Let's see here.
It's good to have that in mind.
Yeah.
true. I forgot what I was gonna say. Darn it.
It's all right, dude. No worries.
I completely blanked me. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So it's like you gotta have like something about having truth. I don't remember. It was something cheesy, like something out of like I don't know, Kingdom Hearts or whatever. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
It's all good, man. No worries.
My brain.
It happens.
Sometimes you just completely forget like something mid-sentence. It drives me crazy.
Welcome to getting older.
It happens to me all the time, my dude. I was preaching Sunday morning, and my brain just like malfunctioned right there on the stage in front of everybody. And I was like, say words, Dallas. And so I had to reset myself right there on the stage. So it happens, man. I am so far behind.
Like sometimes you're just like, oh, like this never happens that much, but in actuality, it happens a lot more than like that you normally would perceive it as.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what an upset!
Oh, finish!
That was a photo finish. Oh my goodness.
Mogami says, I heard Red Bull has it does not. That is a fallacy, my dude. Red Bull.
Red Bull actually gives you wings?
No, it has something inappropriate in it. Dale says doing a whole lot better than me. So now the issue that people run, the only legitimate issue with energy drinks I have is for those who chug too much of it and they have a heart condition already, that's a problem.
Well, if we have F-Zero, we have to have another SNES classic.
Do it, man.
Can
Oh,
you guess who that is?
what's that?
Here's
Is
a
that
hint.
the
It's an
N64
SNES
overheating?
game.
Huh?
I'm not placing it, Neko. I'm sorry. Oh, Little Mac. I see now.
Oh, Little Mac, my dude.
Oh, there we go.
It has the pink hoodie and the hair.
NES, not SNES.
It's not an SNES? What is
No,
the SNES game?
there is a Super Punch Out, but the original was on the NES.
Little Mac
Yeah,
was in the
that was it.
Punch Out on the Wii.
That was a good. The Wii one was honestly, I think it's the best. Next to the, I would say next to the original, but I feel like the Wii one is the most superior version.
I like the Wii version of Punch Out.
Wii version is great.
I can't play those games.
Wii games were like, they had weird controls. Don't get me, but it was really just like something special, you know? Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
there was some, like even for this, like Mario Kart Wii, that game was like the best thing of it. It was just absolutely amazing.
I'd say what I surprisingly enjoyed on the Wii was how was this, Tiger Woods Golf? No, not Tiger Woods Golf. Wii Golf. Like that was surprisingly fun.
Wii games? I haven't played it, but I have played what was it? Crap, what was it? Wii game. It was like it was Spore. I don't remember what it's called, but it was like a Spore game on the Wii. Like EA had a lot of stuff on the Wii, and it was weird. I was like, ha! I thought Nintendo and hated each other, but no, they had like loads of stuff on the Wii.
Right.
Including Spore, which was my childhood favorite game. So,
Nice.
you know. But the Spore was like one of the underrated gems.
Yeah, the weird motion control sports game I really liked, weirdly, was the PlayStation Moves tie-in
PlayStation
game.
Move is interesting.
What is it?
Yeah, the PlayStation Move. It was Sony's edition of their motion control
Oh really?
controls. They had a really good sports game that had like gladiator battle,
Oh my god, I heard that.
and the frisbee golf. The frisbee golf was really accurate. It was
Really?
crazy. And that's like the only video game my mom would play, and she loved it. It's something where like I'd be visiting.
Vaguely.
What were you saying,
I'd be
Jason?
Visiting my parents. They live in Ohio. I'm on the West Coast now. I visit my mom and be like, "Are you bringing your frisbee game with you?"
That's sweet. I love that. I love that so much. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I felt way back. Mogami says, speaking of Zelda, now there are we need Link to speak in games. Nah, I like the fact that Link doesn't talk. I genuinely do.
What do you mean? He talks all the time.
Finally getting a real Zelda game with Zelda's the main character.
I mean, to be fair, he does have a voice. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, it's better. It's better than hey, listen. Hey, listen.
Yeah. It's better. It's better than what they did with what's it? Fallout 4.
The CDI.
As much as I like Fallout 4, it's like the voice protagonist kind of brings you out of the immersion a bit.
Right.
Excuse me, princess.
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie. The hey, listen. It never made me want to be a bad guy from a cartoon more than that. And that the bad guy was the bad guys from Dadgum Ferngully. I'm like, just burn the whole woods down because I'm just done with these guys.
I was gonna say be like the guy from Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna catch all the fairies. I'm gonna win them all, or something like that.
I strangely love this track.
It's a fun. The amount of flips you can do is just oddly satisfying. Like,
I forgot you could do.
But like drifting on this track, I love.
I mean, it's probably the most.
As I screw up my drift, what the heck?
I said that behind there. Yes.
I was not dragging that banana. I should know better.
See here, Geeky Ninja says, Punch Out Super Punch Out on Switch online is practically unfair because the input lag. Oh, that's terrible, man.
Yeah, that's true. Here's testament. I literally slowed my cart down to say that because I was like, that is kind of sad. And I felt like Little Mac from the game was like, yeah,
you guys are killing me here.
I just slowed my cart down in respect for that. He's like, my Little Mac me is like, yeah.
So, yes, Bobo, this is the Excite Bike track that they have. That's it.
I haven't played original Excite Bike. Is it on Switch? I don't remember it.
Yeah, it's on the NES one.
Oh, okay.
It is indeed.
I just realized this track is a paperclip.
It's a paperclip.
It's the exact same size, the exact same shape.
I see you're trying to race on a Mario Kart track. Would you like help with that?
Your it looks like you're trying to drift. You know, if you hit the gas, it hits you.
Would you like a suggestion? It looks like you got hit by a red shell.
As soon as you said, would you like a suggestion, Dallas, I crossed the finish line and my character said yes.
Yes, I would like a quick trivia fact.
That is great. What's up, Francisco? We're jumping in again, man. Come on. We'll do one more round just for you, Francisco.
Get in here, Retro.
Just for you.
Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna not think about that now. It's a paperclip. Would you like help?
I think
like Baby Park is any better.
Right. Retro, the code is 9YHBO.
Pure chaos.
Well, this is the final
Baby
one.
Park with all blue shells is chaos.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Oh no. Where is he?
Oh man.
Where's the cow? Where's the cow?
Waiting for the Roy. Mr. Francisco, the man, the myth, the legend.
This me is terrifying.
What? With the crown is terrifying.
Oh no, Team Calculus.
He's out to rule the world. Oh my goodness
This
gracious.
guy joins the game and it's all about me.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Thank you, my royal subject.
Oh my goodness gracious. Jason,
The king of carts.
do you guys ever stream anything with Geeky Guys Forgot, or are you guys just purely like in the meat spaces with people?
Well,
We're just in person so far.
Yeah.
So my philosophy of streaming is do it at night because apparently that's when good conversations start.
Sometimes.
But then again, I'm like, I have to do something. So it's either on the PlayStation or the phone. I can't really do it on computers because I'm not really good with computers.
There's the captain.
Hello, Francisco. Hello.
Francisco, you like his Nico's calculus?
Yes, it's wonderful.
Hi, Roy.
I can hear the fear in your voice.
What are frantic items? What does that mean?
You get a wilder selection of items. I usually play with frantic items on.
We'll rock that. We'll rock that.
Frantic
Bombs
items.
only. Let's go bombs only.
Bombs only. Bombs away.
Wait, did you pick two? You picked 200cc.
I did. We're gonna get wild with this.
Oh,
I figure
am not winning any of these races.
with Francisco in here, we got to play at Francisco's level, guys. He's in the chat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We got to play at his level. He's
Yourselves up to my level.
And for that, I am picking.
I know
where
what
to-
I'm picking.
Rainbow
I know what I'm
Road.
picking.
Rainbow
Where
Road.
on earth is it?
You guys can pick whatever you want. It's still gonna just default to what I pick. So, I mean, whatever.
Dale says calculus looks like he just got permission to come out of the corner.
He does feel like he's been traumatized. So
It looks like he's been traumatized. Ashley just subscribed 40 months in a row. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate you, sis. I think she's been subscribed longer than I have.
Wow. Wait, hold on. You're right.
No, actually, I think our longest subscriber is actually Dale. Woo!
Wait. Okay.
This
I
is
am definitely not used to 200.
this is wild, guys. Hold on to your butts, boys.
I mean, thankfully it's Baby Park, so it's quite simple.
Who chose a drifting track? Who chose this?
It was a 2 out of 5. So
How am I winning?
Is this Royce?
How is the cow winning?
Are you winning?
Oh, this
Is Calculus winning?
This is not.
Somehow. Okay. Nah.
played the
Now
fifth.
calculus is big. Okay.
This is like mad bumper cars, guys.
Pretty much.
I mean, we are.
real men are born on
so-
Baby Park.
I mean,
That's why I
it is a
mean,
theme
someone
park,
picked
so
it.
bumper cars kind of make sense, to be fair.
I'm just hitting the walls.
Yeah, same here.
Beep beeps. 3 pounds down.
I mean, I appreciate the mushrooms here, but it doesn't need to be helping it very often.
We just talked about this, Francisco. Stop doing shrooms. This is your intervention.
What? Oh. Oh, well, then never mind. I don't want to be here. I don't want introduction.
If I had that ability faster.
Drew's like, I'm not gonna win anything. Goes on to win.
Right.
I didn't say I wouldn't win anything. I was just surprised I was going to do any good at all. Baby Park was the simplest one, so.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Good game.
Do it again. He said, "Do it again."
Well, that's how y'all feel about it.
That's funny.
It's next Rainbow Road.
Oh no!
Just say,
You're a terrible individual.
please.
Geeky Ninja says, I'm very bad at this track. Same. Bob says, Francisco might imply that he needed shrooms to get through Napoleon Dynamite.
I did. I mean, it was great. It was a good movie. I'm so glad I watched it.
I cannot wait to find out what your rating was.
I already
I'm sure
know.
you will be utterly shocked.
As a patron supporter or local supporter, I find it interesting what, by the time I went to go vote, how there was so not diverse, the voting. Like, there were only 2 options.
Let me guess.
I don't vote on them.
There are only 2 options on that whole thing. And it was either people liked it or they didn't. There was no nostalgia.
Let me guess.
That's a movie you watch so you never have to watch it again.
Okay.
I mean, maybe agree.
Tomorrow night's episode's gonna be so interesting.
I think I know what it is.
What's that?
It's a retro rating.
It is a retro rating.
It's either classic, nostalgic, or tragic.
Well, that's the thing.
It's classically nostalgic.
Nostalgic.
Okay,
You had it
well,
right, Neko.
because no one no one wants to see it again, and no one probably will. So, so the whole point is, it's outdated.
There are people who I know people who actively watch that movie on a regular basis.
Really?
I know them. They actively watch it. They love that movie, and when they go to watch it, they always make tots.
Oh, of course. Reminds me, I need to go buy Sonic tomorrow night.
Why'd you have to go buy Sonic?
For tots.
Oh, you need to go like buy Sonic. I think not like you had to go buy the new Sonic game.
No. I need to go to the Sonic restaurant and buy tater tots.
Ugh. Jason, you are on my tail, dude.
You know, my dad used to say, Sonic used to work at Sonic's, but he was fired because they didn't like his attitude. My dad used to say that, and it's like
all I'm saying is that both Sega and Sonic America's Drive-In are missing out by not having a special on chili cheese dogs when the Sonic movie comes out.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, they should have done that. You got a point. They should have done that.
Maybe they'll do it this time. This December.
Oh my gosh.
Just
Mogami, I want a Tony Hawk game right now myself.
Good luck.
A good Tony Hawk game. Let's be specific.
I want a Tony Hawk game so badly. I love Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk with guns? Is that what you just said? Hey, I know you're in California, but tone it down, okay?
No, I'd be the opposite.
That's not what I hear.
They have, because there was a Tony Hawkish game that came out recently with guns, and you had to do tricks to reload and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't Tony Hawk have a son? Why didn't they make a game about him?
Does he skateboard?
I have no idea. All I know is that he's Tony Hawk's son.
He does taxes.
He does. That's the game. That's it. It's like,
Mixer Hawk's tax return.
Watch him spin his pin as he calculates my Roth IRA.
I don't know Tony Hawk game, but like Tony Hawk's like super old because I don't know how he's pretty old now.
I love how nobody in real life recognizes him.
Right? They all think, hey, you look like Tony Hawk. And he's like, yeah. Imagine that.
He's like, yeah, about that.
Woo!
I mean, like,
it's real. I gave away your car because I thought it was fake.
It's like Perry the Platypus. Like, without the skateboard, you wouldn't notice. But when he had a skateboard, it was Tony Hawk.
Perry the Platypus?
Tony Hawk.
I still gotta find a way to get that Star Wars episode on the show.
By the way, the Cellcast today was great. That was a great episode.
Yeah, I bet you loved it.
It was fantastic.
Wait, which episode?
The
One of their
episode that
best
released
ones.
today.
I didn't hear a word of that. I'm sorry. What?
Of Maestros and Chronos.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
I'm coming for you, Jason. I'm on your tail, Jason.
Your podcast.
I mean, it was not live recorded, so.
Oh, okay. So.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, is this the one where you were like taking a break and like doing it at this?
Yeah, we're in the middle of the Heron hiatus, so.
Yeah.
Because my good friend Jacob, thank the Lord, got married.
We're excited for him.
I'm so happy for him. I'm just like, hi, cow wives. Oh, hello, calculus. Hello. I sound like Kermit.
Oh my
It
gosh.
sounds like a deeper Kermit. My calculus is just a deeper.
Mogami says, I was watching a blind walkthrough of Thaw and the scene as where your character gets off the bus and gets wrecked. What is Thaw?
I don't know what fall is.
I know Fall Guys, but I don't think that's what that is.
We're playing Fall Guys. Play Fall.
I just know that I'm like utterly
Two
destroying
cows
you
on
guys.
three cows.
Pick up your,
They're
abilities.
spreading.
Oh, is that why you chose the easiest track in the game, Francisco?
Yeah, because I want to give you guys a chance because I'm dominating so much.
This is the first time we're at the crowns.
We scored this like
I
they're
think-
golf, right?
My track's been selected every single time this round.
I think it just likes.
What video are you working on over there, Jason? Oh, Tony Hawk's American Wasteland was a good game. Legitimately. I enjoyed that one.
The only Tony Hawk game I know is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is the Tony Hawk games where you have the physical plastic skateboard should all have been banned.
I wonder how many people busted their ankles on that game, on that thing.
I think it was 235.
My understanding is that skateboard doesn't even really work.
Oh, really?
Oh man, really?
So
My
That's-
understanding, but they made 3 games with it.
That's a terrible peripheral then.
So I guess you could
It
say
can't be any
you were
worse than the
skateboard.
can't be worse than the Sonic game that has you pretend riding the board.
Yeah.
What's the Sonic game? What Sonic game had the car? By that I mean Sonic having the car.
I mean,
All-Stars
talking about
Racing.
Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform?
I think that may have been it. I don't remember.
Or technically he had a car in Sonic Adventure 2.
That was it. Sonic Adventure 2. That was the one.
Well,
Sonic Adventure was
Tails
such
and
a
Rouge
weird
had it.
game. Sonic Adventure was such a
Throw the
weird.
cows on the lake on fire.
Sonic Adventure 2 is basically what Sonic the Hedgehog 3 later this year is going to be.
Really?
Yeah, it has, they're doing the Shadow story from that game, basically.
Let's see.
Huh.
This.
I never thought of it that way, actually.
They've even said that Live and Learn is going to be in the movie somewhere, even though Fresh 40's not doing it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
As a fan of Live and Learn, I 100% want to hear this. If this is like, okay, imagine this: Live and Learn, but it's like has orchestral elements to it.
Interesting.
I heard the 30th anniversary concert.
I
I
think I need to now.
I was in
Oh,
Los Angeles. I could have gone. I felt so bad for missing it.
oh man.
Oh man. I
Really
wish you
wanna
guys
go.
could see my screen though. It says nice try. I bet none of you got a nice try.
I'll tell you guys, we'll do one more round of 4, and then we're gonna kill it for tonight. One more round of 4. We're gonna do
I won. I won that. Thank you.
Oh,
Congratulations.
look at those calculus.
Sure. As a mad scientist once say, right.
My one
Oh, go ahead.
my one disappointment with the Sonic movies thus far has been the music. Honestly, it's just been kind of a normal.
I would totally agree with that.
Pair with the music. I've seen the mixes, the YouTube videos where they put the game music over the scenes. It's like, man, this could have been an 11 out of 10 movie with that.
Yeah. Geeky Ninja, you just gave me, that is a brilliant idea. The next Mario Kart game should be that we get to create our own kart, our own tracks. That would be amazing.
Little Big Planet karting.
Dell says, go from hawk to flying tomatoes, Sean White. Sean White snowboarding games were cool. I like those.
If
You know
you
what
want
we
to,
need? We need an Attack of the Killer Tomatoes video game.
Yes, we do. They're making
I feel like that would be like a bootleg SNES title.
They're doing a Attack of the Killer Killer Clowns from Outer Space video game. So if we're getting the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, we should get an Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
I've seen that. That is a weird looking game. I mean, I get it. The franchise is weird as a whole, but like, it looks like a survival horror, but you play as the bad guys.
Well, would it be based on the movie or the cartoon?
I don't know. What, you talking about the Killer Tomatoes?
Yeah.
Oh,
They are entirely different things.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good question. Probably the cartoon. Mogami, I don't know who that is. So, yeah. I just want to know what was happening in the 80s that we decided to make cartoons out of very not kid-friendly IPs.
I mean, they made a
like RoboCop,
cartoon for crying out loud.
Not just that, you had the Toxic Avengers. I mean, all kinds of stuff.
The Wild West, man.
Oh yeah.
It was a.
Spencers were asleep.
We worked. It was on Saturday morning cartoons, man.
The censors were asleep.
And then like I saw a video that talked.
What is this track? This map is messing with my brain.
I saw a video that said that talked about all the stuff they had to change for the Rambo cartoon, and how like they had to remove like all references of his PTSD and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the movie's basically about PTSD and how he's like not wanting to go back to violence.
Yeah.
The first one is. The second and third one are.
Yeah, then no.
Now
it loses the plot.
Now, if they made a Gremlins cartoon, I think that would work well. Wait a second, no, never mind, that exists. They had that. They made a Gremlins series.
What?
Yeah, they made that on like I think it was like Netflix or HBO or something.
No. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. It was like
Haha!
3D or something.
Gotcha, Captain.
Is Gremlins a Christmas movie?
Gremlins first one, yes. I can't remember about the second one though. Chris, was that the New Year's?
Because we have a regular panel at WonderCon and TVCon. We didn't get it at the last WonderCon, but is Die Hard a Christmas movie? That's a panel we've done a few times. That's
We spent a whole month answering questions like that.
I don't. Here's my philosophy. If it takes place in Christmas, yes, but also no. So the way I see it is, if it's themed around Christmas, like for example, Elf or Nightmare Before Christmas, yes. If it takes place during Christmas but it has like nothing to do with it, like Gremlins, no. That's my philosophy.
Interesting.
It has a little bit to do with it. Oh, dang,
I have come up with my own opinions, but don't expect anyone else to pay attention to them. Because I'm done with these fights.
I'll say Die Hard hits differently at
braver man than I.
It does hit differently at Christmas time. You're right. Dale says because people were actually taking their kids to see this. Oh, so Dale's going back to the conversation about cartoons made off adult movies. He's like, parents were actually taking the kids to see these movies in theaters, and he's not wrong. Like,
I mean, to be fair, the 80s were a wild time.
I had RoboCop on VHS and watched it regularly as a small child.
I mean,
the scene where he like just stabs the guy in the jugular, I was like, let's go, rewind that again.
I think we need to take this as a lesson. If you want to be an awesome media and kids pastor, you need to grow up watching RoboCop.
Yeah, RoboCop, Terminator, just Terminator.
I was gonna say the original Terminator. I could
Terminator 2 is so much better than the original Terminator.
It is. You're not wrong. He hit something special with that second one.
For once, the second one is better. I mean, sure, it happens a few times, but like,
better than Alien, but they're very good.
I agree with that. When I watched all the Alien movies like in sequence together, it was fascinating to see how different they were. But when you look at the catalog of the directors, it makes so much sense. Yeah. It was really fascinating to just kind of go through that whole journey.
Now, what about Mars Attacks?
I held that for you, Dallas.
What about that one?
That was a great one. Mars Attacks was great.
I feel like that one gets a lot of hate for some reason.
Because it's not good.
No, it's amazing, Francisco. It's amazing.
I love the music.
Mars Attacks is a very weird movie.
Theremin constantly is great. I really liked the alien design. I think it's really good for Martians. I like how it's like post-apocalyptic, but like almost not quite.
Yes.
It's actually really good. However, I haven't seen it in years, so who knows?
Wait, Francisco doesn't agree? Say it ain't stuff.
What? No, he's the most agreeable person in the world.
You know what, guys? Whatever.
The thing I like about Mars Attacks is the part where the aliens are like, "Oh no, we're totally like peaceful guys." That was a misunderstanding. And
Yeah,
he would
like,
fall for it every time.
hi,
And I'm like,
they
I believe
do
this.
everything wrong.
Like, I can see this happening.
The one
Yeah,
thing
I
you
mean,
can
like,
say, the one thing you can say about Francisco is that anytime if you ever ask him what he's going to rate a movie, it's going to be whatever I feel like I want to rate it. God.
For some reason,
Bring that
I
here.
can see that.
He said, "Bring that here."
It's like, gosh, I just rate it when I want to rate it. That's all. And honestly,
I rate it.
I
It's
respect that.
true rating.
You gave it a rating. You're absolutely right.
That is technically true. You have rated every movie at least one way, whether it was a good rating or that's another matter.
And like, yeah, like honestly, I respect that. It's like you are, what's the word?
Opinionated?
Not opinionated. What?
Very correct in all my opinions.
Obtuse?
Not twice. What's the word?
Obtuse?
Well, he's not a cute.
I don't think this word even exists.
I think Ashley would disagree with you on that one. I think he's very acute.
So the way I see it is, and that's always a great sentence to start off with, words to start off with. The way I see it is that, crap, what was I gonna say?
Number one.
Oh,
Finally, I can say it.
how did I get knocked back to 5th place?
I've been working on it all night.
No idea.
What? Okay, there we go.
Oh,
It's like I'm rooting for third, so I could be retro.
Wow,
That's
thanks.
my fault.
oh my gosh.
And I don't appreciate you guys besmirching me in front of Jason here. Which Jason, are you the same Jason I've been talking to on Facebook today?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Don't
The exact same.
Don't listen to these rebels here. I am quite charming, handsome, and right. And
That's what Ashley says, at least.
Sure.
Rebels, don't you mean mutineers?
Yes, actually, that's even better. Yeah.
Geeky Ninja, thank you for remembering the Mortal Kombat cartoon.
Okay.
Nobody remembers that.
What
The-
cartoon?
The Mortal Kombat cartoon. Nobody remembers that one.
I remember that.
Oh, I don't.
I wasn't allowed to watch it.
It came on TNT. I watched it when I would visit my family members who had
The same
cable.
reason I wasn't allowed to play the game, even though I did.
So the only Mortal Kombat I know is the movie and
Which
like,
whoa.
That
Which
doesn't
movie?
narrow that.
Which movie are we talking about, man? The first one, Annihilation?
On the it was the one you reviewed it on Bottom Shelf.
Okay, we reviewed 2.
Was it the good one or the bad one?
I don't remember. I just remembering.
Do you remember what we rated it as on the bottom shelf?
Honestly, like, I'm so used to Retro's words. Track.
Did we dumpster fire it? That's the question.
No, I
Yes,
don't
the
think
dumpster fire one.
Okay, then you watched the second one.
Okay, yeah.
Alice, I have to remind you that we don't know what's been in the dumpster.
That's true. I have these weird visions of things.
No, nothing's been dumpster fired.
I have these weird visions of movies that don't exist. I'm haunted by them at night.
Airbender.
I'm haunted by them at night sometimes. I'm not sure where these things come from.
Does Dallas
Probably
bring
the brain.
dumpster fire?
Actually, I gotta get art for the bottom shelf done because we have a new episode coming out Wednesday.
What are you covering?
The Batman.
Oh, okay.
That was a half decent film.
You'll find out our views.
I just didn't like the Riddler.
That was a topic of conversation for sure.
Right? Give me a
Wait.
Jim Carrey.
I really do want a Jim Carrey Riddler with good writing.
You know what? That is the realest statement about that movie. The lack of good writing was really what hurt that movie.
I really did enjoy Val Kilmer as Batman. I thought he was a good Batman and
Wait. Chain Chomps are on the move. Is that where they're from? Are Chain Chomps aliens?
I don't know.
Sorry, that was a mean word.
The Goombas are
Chain Chomps
aliens.
from space? Wait a minute. Everything's from space. How do
I
put
just-
this without
Chain
sounding like a
chomps will just
commoner?
survive everywhere you put them, honestly.
Haha!
They move back and forth between Hyrule and the Mushroom Kingdom.
Right? Give me a Jim Carrey.
Okay,
Movie.
okay.
That's, I really do want a Jim Carrey Riddler with good writing. You know what? That
So Rainbow Road is literally like a road that travels through every single Nintendo game.
I don't think this is a naturally
It's
occurring.
called the Rainbow Road.
I put
It
that in
is
my
the
head.
road
man.
where you go.
Wild Rift #1.
It's called
Are
the
you oh my
road.
God, oh my God.
Rainbow Road.
I'm just trying to catch up to Francisco.
Why? Just let me have my 4th place.
On the road.
You are. I'm just trying to be like pace with you, man.
The road where
Okay.
Who just wants
Okay.
a
I feel like I
friend?
only won because you guys are.
I'm down here at the bottom of the shelf here. Bob says, I didn't see it, but I was wondering how they were going to pull that off. Let's see here. Indiana Jones in the movies we won't mention. Dale says, I like John Glover's portrayal of the Riddler.
The Batman.
Yes.
I did not like that Riddler.
That nobody did.
I haven't
I-
seen
I
it.
remember the actors who played the Riddler, but I can't think of any.
I understand why they did the Riddler the way they did. I genuinely understand why he chose to do it that way. Because he was wanting to copycat the Zodiac Killer. Because he felt like he was a modern day Riddler. But
Yeah.
it was too much of a deviation. My assumption is in the second movie that he's going to be more classic Riddler style. Because they are doing a second one.
I do like okay, so out of like so the way I picture like characters, I have many versions. It's like I either choose the actor or like the version of them. For example, like the Batman animated series Batman, or the Lego movie Batman,
Kevin
or
Conroy.
the 80s Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we all know
So-
the real star is the Batmobile.
Absolutely. Wait, and which
I
one?
think the Batman. I think that might be my favorite.
Beautiful
Batman.
car.
So if I can give a hot take, I think the best Riddler has been Frank Gorshin from the 66 show.
You're not wrong about that. I'm not going to lie. As far as Riddler's going, that was probably one of the best done.
Yeah.
I mean, he did a bang up job with that character.
Like the big green spandex. That
So,
He's the one who got them to get away from the spandex and give him a suit.
right.
Because he got tired of wearing spandex.
My hot take is that the dude from the Christian Bale Batman was not the best Joker. He was a good Joker, but the only reason why people think he was amazing is because he died.
Yeah, they got a lot of that.
That's the only reason why.
Very good.
Mark Hamill's
maybe
best
not the best
Joker.
Yes.
Yeah.
okay, Mark Hamill does have the best Joker. What
I mean,
is
I
his
think he
name?
has the most range as Joker, but I think
Yes.
Heath Ledger is maybe the best. Well,
I
think it was a good Joker
I
too.
somewhat agree with that because, like, I think Mark Hamill is the best Joker, but I do agree he has a lot of good range.
Ledger's Joker though was missing so much of what made the Joker though. He was purely the insane Joker. He was not the gangster Joker, and I think that was a disservice to the character.
Wait. Ledger, that was live action, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay.
We're including all of them.
Okay, so this is the Batman movie made by, with the Hans Zimmer music, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, I never liked those. I'm such a Danny Elfman fanboy. I'm sorry.
I actually would like to.
If I can remember actor
Okay,
names, now would have been a good time to bring up the Joker from.
Suicide Squad?
No,
Did not bring up Leto.
I lost it. No,
That's the worst Joker of all times.
Full Metal Jacket.
Oh yeah.
Gosh.
I think you've seen
A
Samurai
very different
Batman.
Joker.
Of course, I still have a warm spot in my heart for Cesar Romero's Joker.
Yeah.
Man, are we really letting Dallas win this match?
Say what?
Dude, I'm just trying to be Francisco.
Oh my gosh.
I'll definitely say Anne Baldwin is the best mother. I think I'd agree there.
How's Dallas winning?
I'm ripping off of Jason's Full Metal Jacket comic, guys. Jeez, come on.
I didn't follow, I'm sorry.
Well, I guess you need to watch more Stanley Kubrick.
I've seen the only Stanley Kubrick movie I want to see.
Which one's that?
The Moon Landing?
Doctor Strangelove.
That was a good movie.
Oh, that's good.
It's the only one I really like.
That ending though, where he's just losing his mind, was hysterical.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think everyone loses their mind in that movie.
Oh my goodness. How did I win that? I've been in last place this entire time. How did I win this?
That
Because I became the
I suck at this
the
particular track.
This is a really cool track, though.
Yep.
It's a cool track, but I just don't like it.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. It's not.
Yeah.
It's a cool design.
It
It's
is.
just painful.
All right, guys. Well, I've got to kill it. I got to go help my bride get the house cleaned up. We have a guest coming over tomorrow night. But it's been fun hanging out with you guys.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate you guys hanging out and everyone watching the stream. We had Dell and Ash and the geeky, who we had in there? The geeky ninja, Bobo. We had Megami.
See you tomorrow night, Bobo.
So appreciate you guys hanging out and being part of everything. Geeky Ninja says, I still miss carpet ball. Gonna have to go back to Alexandria, Louisiana one day. My dude, I played so much carpet ball this past week. I'm not gonna lie. So, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay devoted.